SharkyBreath.
He plays video games.
Hello, and welcome back to Disco Elysium. So, first off, I just noticed that at this point I look like a reskin of a Canadian Mountie. It's quite the outfit I've got going on. Anyway, I did finally notice a couple of things that people have been trying to point out to me in the comments. One is that if I continue to just hang out with my volition at 1, it acts as though my volition is actually lowered, like the level of it. Yeah, you can see right here. Damage -2, it acts as if it's 1. I hadn't actually noticed that. So, like, passive volition checks will be more difficult for me to pass, which, you know, I already have pretty bad volition, so this is not too surprising. But, that might be something I want to do something about, huh? Yeah, probably. Same goes for endurance, but that comes up less often because I seem to avoid physical fights pretty much always, which is not surprising. But there you have it. Second off, I have in fact seen on the loading screen several times now, it mentions something about how if you have your pry bar equipped, it'll be a lot easier to open up containers. I'd been assuming that that meant that if you ran into a container you couldn't open, then you could probably just, like, grab that pry bar, open it up. No, what that means is that there are a bunch of containers that you won't even bother trying to open unless you have the pry bar in hand at the time and you're like, oh, hey, I could just get this open easily and perfectly legally, no doubt. So, rather than carrying my ledger around all the time, I'm going to try and go around with this particular layout, yeah? So I can gather tear and also just open things and take their contents, which apparently is something that I should have been doing from early on. Yes indeed. Anyway. Great. Oh, there was one more thing before we really get started here. And that is, I would like to apologize to you and to Kim for the thing that I said to him yesterday while we were staring at my car about eyes and whatnot. I, for whatever reason, was assuming that Harry pointing at his own eyes meant, you know, you were asking if his father had similar eyes to yours, or if his father was what we might consider generically white. And of course he was not. Of course he was exceedingly racist, and I didn't think about it at all, and I'm sorry about that. In any case, I should probably check out this house that apparently I'm going to live in from now on, There's a barrel. Hey, money in the barrel. Good start, house. Thank you.
The door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due to the salt and wind from the sea.
Yes.
Even the lock looks slightly rusted.
Neat. Unlock the shack door with the key. That one. Do that.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your new living arrangement. But just so you know...
Yes?
After we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the whirling in rags for the night. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
Yeah, you know, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
The key turns with a satisfying click. You can enter the shack now.
Neat. Perhaps you may not have realized, Kim, but, like, that window I busted out in my room, that's still there. Like, it's cold in there anyway. This is probably going to be overall warmer. But I don't blame you for not being interested in joining me. Wow. Plus, there's not really much space for 2 people. The bed's kind of expansive, but it would be tight arrangements, let me tell you. Okay, so, what do we got here? There's a bed. Obviously, I can't sleep yet, but hold on. There's a yellow orb. What's this? The floorboards creak under your step. Makes sense. What's this?
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest.
It looks a heck of a lot better than the couch thing that I've been sleeping on so far, but I did kind of... That's my fault. I ruined that thing. No time to rest just yet. There's a mirror.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, such as it is, without the expression. It's just Harry.
I was honestly expecting that once I proved to myself that I am Harry, that this line would change. It's just Harry with a capital H, you know? No, that's okay. That's all right. The implication's still there. Anyway, let the mirror be. Window. Wait, what's this? What's this?
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
Huh. Is shaving the right call? Time to shave, get these mutton chops off. I would prefer not to if it's all the same to you, game. Let me see what he has to say about it, though. Is shaving the right call?
The water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red, hair unkempt, wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash is gigantic.
Which is how I like it. Thank you. Continue.
A fresh start looms ahead. Clean yourself up and be born anew.
I don't wanna. I like facial hair. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Maybe it would impact my morale. I'm not really sure. Oh, it's my morale, right? Let's just go ahead and there. I'll try not to hang out so close to death from now on. You see the waves, the sea, a church. Oh, the church! Right, I suppose that is right out there, isn't it? What's this? Old science fiction magazines, books about birdwatching, an almanac from 39, which is, what, like 20 years ago? What year is it again? Isn't it in the 50s? Am I remembering right? I don't know. What's this? I got a skill point. The intricate heat engine hums quietly, giving out pleasant warmth. Oh, because orbs. I actually leveled myself up with orbs. Bizarre. Okay, so what's this? Using a thermodynamic expander condenser cycle. Nice. Expander condenser cycle. Nice. What's this?
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum.
Listen, I would think.
The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy, but you're inside, and it feels safe and warm.
Which is a tremendous change of pace, considering I was paying 20 real a night in order to sleep in a room with a busted out window. That is my fault, I admit. And I'm guessing right. Even if I hadn't weaseled my way out of paying for it, I'm guessing he wouldn't have fixed it quickly. So probably that would have stayed the case, right? Maybe eventually he'd fix it. I don't know. Either way, he hasn't or didn't. Whatever. I live here now. Continue.
What is this place to you?
Oh, it's you again. My new hangout where I could silently sit, drink, and die while looking at the waves roll in. My waves roll. What? Watching the waves. Whatever. My forward base for the coastal part of the operation. It's free. That's good enough. I could live here. Looks like this is my new home. Wonder where the old one went. Huh. I mean, I have been referring to it as my new home. I'm going to go with that one.
Westward, across the canal, towers the whirling in rags. Door number 1 on the second floor is locked. Behind it lies a trashed room. 1 floor below, behind a counter, stands an irritable man.
24/7, seemingly. Continue.
In a small shack in the fishing village, a baroque heater hums quietly, emanating a sense of comforting warmth. A wash basin lies on the table, the water inside reflecting the somber face of the world.
Oh, I suppose right. There wouldn't be... Wait, no, we have a sink here even. I was going to say there might not be running water in here, given that it's rather Spartan, but like, there is. It's admittedly connected directly to the water heater? No, this is the heater. This is I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at. Continue.
Far away, on the corner of Perdition and Main, a nondescript building, obscured in a haze. It's vacant and lost, just like its tenant.
Far away on the corner of Perdition and Main. That's actually my actual home, isn't it? Thank you, Strange Sensation, for a fair assessment of the current situation. No, wait, I changed my mind. I want to choose again. Choose again in what regard? I'm guessing even if I chose that, my brain would be like, no, you just chose. Well, no, that's not necessarily true. Either way, I think it's a fair assessment. Let's go with that.
Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
I noticed that.
Look under the floorboards.
Hi, Shivers. Okay. Look under the floorboards. Well, I do just so happen to have my pry bar equipped. I don't seem to have a way of doing what you request. Unless we... Maybe I'm not supposed to pry them up. That would be somewhat destructive to my new home. Maybe I'm supposed to just go outside and down and around and look under there? I could do that. What's in the box? Ooh. Korojev jacket. Jacket. +1 logic. Well, let's at least take it and look at it, yeah? Clothing. Korojev jacket. Korojev jacket? Not sure which one. This swanky checkered jacket flatters your form in a way that makes you feel the fun kind of serious. It has really nice roomy pockets, too. Well, that sounds nice. +1 logic. Checkmate. Okay. Let's at least try it on. It goes so well with my t-shirt and my tie. My logic is already quite good. I feel like I'd be better served, at least while Kim is around, by at least something that has esprit de corps on it. The visual calculus is just a nice bonus. I'm sticking with this one, although I do appreciate the style of the Korojev jacket. It does seem to fit me a bit better than the other one, too, as it mentioned. Okay, cool. Okay, great. Well, this has been nice. Check under the floorboards. Hey, there's Kim. Hi, Kim. I'm out. Hello, welcome back. You were actually hiding... so I suppose there's shelter right here. That makes sense. That makes sense. It seemed like a strange place to be waiting, but yeah, I understand. Okay, what's this? Window? Can't go back there? Gotta go back and around? Gotta go down and around. Okay, well, I was planning on going down and around anyway, so... How does one do such thing? Can't seem to access anything in here. Maybe go around this way? No, this is nothing. There's a person. There's people all over the place. I'm worried about how many people there are here, because I tend to talk to people for, like, an hour, you know? In-game. And out of game. The street sign is illegible below the graffito. Okay, that's probably fine. Children! And also... What's this? Hard to see the details. The colors, all warm and welcoming, are cozy, though. Okay. Would this be the washerwoman's house, I suppose? A flower trough where nothing really grows. Maybe in spring. I mean, that makes sense. This isn't exactly growing season. Okay, now I'm concerned, because here's a door, right? Am I just going to try and pop it open with my pry bar automatically when I have it in hand? Do I automatically break and enter? It did make a noise. There's a person here. There's a bird. Much like the one that is at the Whirling in Rags. Isn't it? Hi. I'm going to look at your fire. Industrial coal pellets burn with an orange glow. Industrial coal pellets. Okay. Sure. Seems nice. Seems comforting. Hi.
Hello, mister.
Little Lily. A young girl, barely 4 or 5 years old, sits on a sofa. She is looking at you with frank curiosity. That's fair. I just walked into her house. I'd be curious, too.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
I heard there was a girl here who has armored gloves. Is that you? Where are your parents? What's that? Pointed the stuffed bird hanging from the ceiling. What's that thing you're holding? Pointed her toy. Goodbye. Okay. Is that you? The girl with the armored gloves?
Oh, I had gloves. Very big ones. Heavy, too.
She looks alarmed. Why are you alarmed? Because I'm asking after it? As if they were mine? Continue.
Where did you get these gloves?
Indeed.
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek. In an empty house. Where no one lives. I think someone hid them there.
I see. And where are the gloves now?
I hid them. The twins were going to take them. They're stupid.
Yes, understood. She pouts. She lifts her stuffed toy up and looks into its one remaining eye as though searching for confirmation. Okay, so she hid them. Maybe I can find them. I do, you know... Jamrock Shuffle's pretty good for finding hidden things. Continue?
We are going to need those gloves. It's for important police business.
He enunciates the last 2 words carefully. Police business. Do you understand police business, little Lily? I don't know. She's 4. Continue.
Oh...
She doesn't seem to understand, but the lieutenant's tone has conveyed to her the important part. Indeed.
They're in my sandcastle. Behind our house. Under the sand. You can break the castle. It's not very good.
She points somewhere outside. Okay, so there's a sandcastle somewhere. If I bust it down, I get gloves. Great. I wonder if that will be helpful. Oh, man, it's past noon. I need to call back to the dispatch radio and find out about the armor, don't I? Well, maybe it'll help if I've got those gloves first. Where are your parents?
My mom's outside. And I don't really know about my dad.
She gives you a bright smile, like it's a good thing. I mean, good to be optimistic. The washerwoman, then? Perhaps? Perhaps. I wonder if she is younger than she appears. What's that? Pointed the stuffed bird hanging from the ceiling.
It's a grouse.
She yelps, smiling broadly. Grouse. Nice.
Wasn't Garth, the cafeteria manager, trying to repair a piece of taxidermy?
He was. I noticed that. Yes, but what's it for? Well, can I have it? Okay, thanks. What's it for?
I don't know.
Can I have it then?
Sure. Just go and get it. I don't like it anyways. It looks angry.
I see. You seem pleased that you knew what it was, but you don't like having it around. Okay, continue.
All right. You just need to grab it from the ceiling and go.
Neat. What's that thing you're holding?
It's Lammy. He's my friend. Sort of. Like...
Sort of. She holds the fuzzy beast up to demonstrate. Okay, to continue. I am rapt.
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur is tattered in several parts.
Lammy looks like he's falling apart. Lammy looks soft. Oh, okay. Well, pleased to meet you, Lammy. I don't feel like insulting this child's doll immediately is a good approach. Let's say Lammy looks soft.
Yes. Very soft.
Suddenly, she pushes the stuffed animal towards your cheek. Press your cheek against Lammy. I don't deserve it. I'm scum. I'm going to press my cheek against Lammy.
Isn't he soft?
Oh, that would have been nice back when I hadn't taken those drugs. She's right. Lammy is very soft. She rubs the white fur against your cheek and then returns the lamb into her lap, cuddling it. Nice. Well, goodbye then, little Lily. Nice to meet you.
Bye.
The girl's large, curious eyes remain fixed on you, because I'm still in her house. Makes sense. Can I have the grouse then? I can! Ruffed grouse taxidermy. Take all. Waha! I can bring it by as like a thank you present for taking all my money and not fixing my window. I mean, that's my fault again. That's my fault. It's my fault. I was irresponsible. I get that. I'm just also vindictive. Right, well, under the floorboards, please. Those must be the twins. I assume those are the twins. We'll talk to them in a minute. Maybe. That's the sandcastle. Beautiful. Break the sandcastle.
Weather has not been kind to Lily's little sandcastle. The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away. You can see something shining back to you from what must have been a vast underground catacomb network.
I love the idea that Lily built that into her sandcastle. Quite the architect, this 4-year-old. Broken. Broken.
The little castle? The reigning lord must have come upon some really tough times to let it sleep in such decrepitude.
The lieutenant smiles a little, as do I. Reach in the catacombs and pull out the shiny object.
The walls and floors give way to the giant's greed, collapse and present you with a pair of ceramic gauntlets.
Nice. Continue.
Congratulations. That's the gauntlets down then. We're doing good on the armor collection front.
Yes, particularly considering that I've already abandoned that particular task because it's impossible. If I had just been looking for one part of the armor, I would have already succeeded and probably gained some morale, which again I don't need right now. End. Great. Let's have a look at those gauntlets. Fairweather T500 gauntlets. +2 interfacing, strength in digits. Clenching and unclenching your fists has never been so fun. The tiny ceramic plates make a lovely clicking sound when your fingers move. The grip is a bit sandy. Excuse me, the gloves are a bit sandy, but the grip is phenomenal. I'm going to wear them. Look at that. They fit me perfectly. How is this possible? It's amazing. Items. Huh? Oh, right, the postcard. I never looked at the postcard. This postcard depicts a forest of smokestacks, releasing fat plumes of smoke into blue, cloudless sky. The tinge of age, the color of old teeth, gives it a sickly look. Written on the back is a single sentence repeated twice. I got out. I got out. No addressee. Huh. Huh. Lily said she found the armor gloves in an abandoned house. I wonder if they were from the same house where I found this postcard. I got out. Huh. Might not be related, but I wonder if it is. Ruffed grouse taxidermy. The dead body of a grouse stuffed with some unknown material. From a distance, it might just pass off at the real thing. The girl is... I can't read. The bird itself looks extremely ruffled and slightly grumpy. It occurs to me, right? I said I was bringing it back as a thank you gift, but probably it's more like, hey, remember that bird that I totally broke definitely while I was on a bender? Here's a new one for you, since you've been just staring at it and poking at it for 3 days now. Right. Great. Oh, right. What happened over here, it was highlighted, but it was because I finished a task, eh? Find the armor gloves. Yep, that's the one. Got it. Beautiful. All right, what's this?
As you fold your fingers into a fist, you realize you could knock anyone out with one punch. The white ceramic gloves wrap around your digits comfortably.
I could knock anyone out with one punch. For example, Measurehead? That would be an approach. I tried it once. He'd stopped my fist handily, but I didn't have these gloves then. Continue.
Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away, as the plates reorient to your motions.
Man, that's super neat. I will be responsible with this. This is just to protect me from harm, not to show off. Decked out in future armor, like a cop ought to be. Discard thought. We're having a thought about it, I like the future armor. It does seem important to be responsible with this, but like, I always hesitate to lean into the I'm a cop. I'm the law. I mean, no, I don't hesitate at all to lean into that. What am I saying? Every time I have the opportunity to say that I am the law, I've done it. Sure, future armor.
The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and light, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you.
Not fit, probably, but yeah, continue.
You really do feel more confident. Invulnerability does that. Even partial invulnerability.
One down, 2 pieces to go. Here I come. Yeah, I want the full suit. This gear could line my pockets with cash. I could probably sell it to some other cops. This is the long sought after enemy technology. I can't just enjoy it. I must study it. I mean, I probably shouldn't. I should study it, right? We wanted to learn something about the armor, right? I wish to study it.
Remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it. Observe its properties. See if there's a weakness in the design.
Well, that might be useful. Yeah, continue.
For the day you have to fight someone covered in the same material.
Fair point, Half-Light. Fair point. End. Okay. My thoughts are getting kind of backed up here, huh? Fairweather T500. -1 savoir faire. Hard move. Research time 3.5 hours. It really hurts to punch this armor. A sword wouldn't leave even a scratch. A bullet would bounce right off. Still, there must be some flaw in it that would allow you to stand your ground against this dangerous enemy technology. You just have to figure out what it is. Possibly by beating yourself while wearing it? Shooting yourself? Let's see. Those are terrible ideas I've had right there. But look at all my skill points. Look at all my skill points. I can definitely start internalizing something here. I have so many things and so little space, but let's unlock this spot. Okay. Now, I've heard that Art Cop is mechanically important in a way. Obviously, wow, look at all the whoa, okay, hang on. That's a lot. There's so many. There's so many. There's so many, and my cabinet is so restricted and cramped. Okay, I'm going to start with actual art degree. I've had it for a while. I've been sitting on it for a while. I'm going to get going on it and see what we come up with. Reduces my perception, whatever, it's fine. I'll figure it out. I got a +2 of perception based on what I'm... Yeah, it's fine. Internalize. Pow! Okay. Hour and a half, I should figure that out. Okay. Great. Now, where are we? What are we doing? Talk to the twins. It's 12:36. Am I good? Am I good on time? Am I good? I might be good. Let's talk to the twins. Hello, the twins. How are you? I have to go this way. I have to stand over here.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old.
Lillian's twin. Lillian? Continue.
The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
Great. Hey, where's your mom? Is little Lily your sister? Point to the house. You guys look identical. Bye, kids. Take care. Where's your mom there, kids?
The kids don't reply, absorbed in their little game.
Okay, that's fair, I suppose. Is Lily your sister?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Is Lillian in this case... Is that Lily's full name? How did I know? Yes?
Yes.
That's it? You're being laconic about it. But will they understand what laconic is? Sure, let's just go ahead with it.
It doesn't look like he knows what that means.
And who can blame him? You guys look identical.
The stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated.
Uh-huh.
He looks just like me.
The other one says. Yeah, I said that.
The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt.
This is a surreal interaction. Continue.
The rock kicker was just being shy, but now he's enthusiastic again.
Okay, continue.
You're bad with kids.
The lieutenant remarks with evident glee. I am, yes. And what are you, Kid Master General? It's impossible to be good with kids. They're too stupid. I am, yes.
Don't worry, everyone is. How about we do some police work now? We're not getting anything here.
He looks at the little scruffian, then at you. Okay, bye kids, take care. Great, I'm bad with kids. Ha ha! Up, rock. Up, rock. Ooh, okay, sure, game. Got it. This is blue. I don't feel like I've seen a blue outline before. Does that mean I can crack it open? Let's try. Well, there's certainly stuff in here. Drugs and money. I'll take them. Great. Beautiful. And what's this? Ah, glass tear. All right, don't mind if I do. Okay, and these guys are... They were who came to mind when... Isabel. It was Isabel. When Isabel mentioned about the drunks. But I honestly don't know if they are the drunks. Are you drinking that? Okay, they might be the drunks. They may just be the drunks. Don't you dare to call her. Should I talk to the drunks? Should I chat with the drunks? I feel like I should chat with the drunks, but not right now, okay? Can I go... Can I not go through these trees? Are these trees actually impenetrable and you have to go around in order to talk to the drunks? Huh. What do you know about that? Okay, okay. There's a lot to explore here, for sure, and I have not been particularly thorough, which doesn't sit well with my, my normal mode of operation, but, like... I'm gonna go back and call the radio. I wanna check in on the armor, particularly now that we've got a chunk of it, you know? Any information they've got could be helpful. Why am I going back manually, you might ask? That's a great question. The answer is that now that I have the pry bar out, I kind of want to make sure that I haven't been missing things left and right, because it sounds like maybe I have been. Wait a second, I can just go in here? I did go in here. Did I? Hang on, did I? Yes, this is where I found the postcard. Okay. The house with the solitary chair. Very ominous. Weirdly ominous. Gotta say. And here's my car. Can I pry open anything with my pry bar now that I have it? No? No. The car's giving me all its secrets. That makes sense. It did seem rather important after all. And here's the way I came on my swath of destruction. And then let's just check out this abandoned house real quick, right? Just real quick again. I know I've already been here. Yeah, there's nothing new here. Okay, cool. All right, cool. In that case, then I'm going to test something, all right? It is currently 12:41. If I say fast travel to the... How do I... I swear this was an option before. How am I not able to do it anymore? I don't... Maybe it's because I'm halfway between the shacks and the waterfront. I can no longer do it? Okay. At some point, I want to test how that works. But I won't worry about it right now. Let's just... hoof it over then, I suppose. If I can remember how to do it. Not this way, that's right. Certainly not this way. Up here, and around, and across. Okay, will do. I wonder if it's a good idea, as, you know, the local constabulary, to be just running around with what could be considered a weapon. Just hanging out in my hands. Of course, I'm also wearing armored gauntlets, so there's that, too. I'm back. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hello. Hello there. I have business with your box.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
I genuinely don't want your cruddy sunglasses there, Sea Lang. I'm terribly sorry about that, but I want that amphibian sports visor immediately.
Sporty and practical, officer. Good choice.
No kidding. Leave for now. Oh, give it to me. Put it on my face. Put it on my head. First, let's look at it. The malformed green frog of the visor seems to keep an eye on your surroundings. A beady, suspicious eye. The lime-tinted cellophane appears to be poorly molded. The imprint says, made in Safri. Safri. I don't know. I can't read it. Put it on. Put it on. Ah! Wait, it doesn't have googly eyes. How come the googly eyes are not visible on my model? Perhaps they're keeping an eye out. That's... Sure. They've wandered off and they're on my peripheries, skulking in the shadows, keeping an eye on my back, on my blind spot. Well, I appreciate it, googly amphibian eyes. Right. The radio, that's what we're doing. The radio. Here we go.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
Radio, please.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Did you find out more about the owner of the armored boots?
Still no word, I'm afraid, sir. I know it must be frustrating.
No, that's fine.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
No, that's all. Thank you.
57's over and out.
Okay.
In the cabin, you
Close the door. Great. Well, I just wanted to check, you know. I'm sorry to keep bothering you, but, you know, at least we're brief about it. We are efficient about it. Let's go talk to Gart. Because I've got a bird that he could possibly use. Or maybe I could sell it to him. Since, you know, money seems important. Hi, I'm back. How you doing?
Can I help you?
Gart, I found a new bird for the whirling. Give him the ruffed grouse. Okay, so I can just do that. I could just do that. All right, hang on. Hang on. Hang on that front. Hang on that front. Right. I can't possibly sing karaoke because I don't have a tape deck, right? I would need to buy a tape deck. And admittedly, I have less money now because I just spent a bunch of it. But that's fine. I broke the bird. I broke the bird. I will give him the bird.
Can I help you?
Gart, I found a new bird for the whirling. Give him the ruffed grouse. If he wants it. He might not want it, but, like, here you go.
What is this thing?
The man takes the stuffed bird. It's no biggie. I just thought it would look nice on the wall. I'm that kind of cop. He seems disdainful. Almost, alarmed, almost?
What, the interior decorating kind? You know, I'm sorry. This is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy.
He inspects the bird somewhat suspiciously, then mellows. Well, good. Great. Continue.
I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
Yeah, sure thing. He hesitates. Great. I guess that's the best I'm gonna get out of Gart.
I feel good about our work here today.
The lieutenant nods.
It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
It's true. Particularly when you destroyed their previous one. Continue.
It's not actually about that, but he liked it.
He did. Goodbye. I'm not paying my bill tonight, Gart. I don't live here anymore. Okay, so. Wait. I had a thought about it being timed, didn't I? What was it that was happening? Something last time. There was an event and something about it being timed. No, it was Half-Light telling me about Apocalypse Cop. Hang on. Just make sure that having
Behind
had that...
the dock workers, a ceiling.
It's not time yet. Revert your gaze. Good. That's fine. That is fine. That is great. All right. So, let's go see if wearing these gauntlets makes me able to deck Measurehead. I don't know if that's a great idea. It's probably not a good idea. But, like, what else can I do about him? Aside from taking his worldview on things. Wait, can I just bust the door open with my pry bore? My pry bore. No, I can't. That's fine. Okay. All right, Measurehead. You sure are a big fella. Wow, you're a big fella, though. Look at him. If I actually stand on a level with him, he's like half again my height. He's enormous. Hi. I'm here to maybe do a violence.
Has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
I can't. But I still only have a +1. Bested him in craniometrics. Okay. Put skill points into physical instrument to open this white check. Okay. I can't do the thing. Alright, well. Then in that case, I have another idea. I have my ID now, which means I can talk to Joyce and get the information legitimately. I mean, more legitimately than getting it as a favor for, you know, having her bend the rules just because I did a favor for her in investigating the drug situation. And I can still investigate the drug situation on my own, but I have my ID now. So let's go talk to Joyce and get the lowdown on stuff. I don't remember what I was going to talk to her about. It's fine. I'm a police officer. What's this?
Whoa. What have we here?
A bridge? What? Oh, this here! A bridge.
A bridge with loose nails and rot-infested wood that creaks in the wind. A construction code violation if there ever was one.
Whatever, let death come. I'm a Revacholian badass. Kim, it looks like we got a construction code violation. Guess I have to take my chances. Sure, let's see what he says. Kim, check it out.
Sure. They never cleaned up the war damage. The rest of Revachol looks better, though.
The lieutenant looks around. But Lieutenant, think about the splinters! Apocalyptic levels of splinters!
The bridge is fine enough. Locals use it all the time, after all. It's nothing to worry about. Shall we?
He adjusts his glasses. We shall! Great. Good conversation, Kim. Off I go. I've crossed that thing several times and apparently never noticed that particular issue. I haven't completed my art cop thought,
Just
so...
an ordinary wall.
Nothing. Okay. Sorry, Kim. Don't worry about it. I'm guessing art cop's gonna help me out on that particular front. But I guess we'll see, won't we? Anyway, hello, Joyce. It's me again. You remember me. You talked to me about all kinds of things. It was very helpful. Thank you.
You're
Hi.
back. Good. What can I help you with?
Show her your badge. I found my badge, by the way.
I love you did.
She inspects the piece of blue plastic, her eyes scanning from left to right.
Fast, observantly, like an electronic printer.
I guess. Continue.
She is memorizing your badge number.
Oh. Fun. Cool and fun. Continue.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious.
Okay, but you have met me before, right, Joyce? Like, we talked for a considerable amount of time. You know my situation. A man of high qualification, and also a froggy visor. Continue.
What can I help you with, Lieutenant Freighter?
Seaweed drips from the badge in your hand. It smells of fish. I sure wish that I could just clean that off. Continue.
How about you share your information on the lynching, now that you've seen his badge?
That's what we're here for. I remember now. Thank you for the reminder, Kim. What would I do without you?
The goalposts have moved, Lieutenant. In the absence of the badge, I have informed my employer there will be a probe.
I have informed my employer there will be a probe in the absence of the badge. But the badge is here. So the probe is what? Continue.
I cannot rescind that promise. To my knowledge, the drivers are still at the roundabout. I will tell you everything I know when you've finished with them.
She smiles apologetically. This was your plan all along. Fair, I guess. The probe will be done soon. Oh, that probe. This probe. Our probe. Got it. This was her plan all along, I suppose. But, I mean, I was the one who showed up without the badge. There's no real reason to be belligerent about it. I guess the probe will be done soon.
I am glad to hear that. Because let me tell you, we are in dire waters. The sooner the probe is finished, the sooner I can share crucial information with you.
Continue.
Now, is there anything I can do for you in the meanwhile? Tea, perhaps?
I suppose if I tell her that I spoke with the lorryman at the roundabout, she's going to be like, no, you heard about another thing. You got to follow up on that. You're not done yet. You're right, I'm not done yet. But let's at least try.
Word has traveled, yes, but nothing of real substance has surfaced yet, I gather.
She smiles and explains.
Wild Pines has eyes on the intersection, but not ears.
Continue.
One of the tall buildings overlooking the roundabout. It would give them a read on the entire quarter.
Right, continue.
It appears we are being monitored every step we take, colleague.
Lieutenant
Do we have any other business here?
We did not. Thank you. That is all for now. Hooray! Well, okay. Can I fast travel from here? Let's find out. Why not? Why not? Why not, though? Okay. Why does it... I guess it's never going to get rid of that particular thing, huh? That's just kind of how it's going to be. Because the hanged man's not there anymore. I can't do any more perception checks on the hanged man. That's not possible. Oh, right, I figured out. If you grab the menu itself and drag it, then it works fine. Okay. Godly authority check. That seems unlikely. Wash basin. No, I'm good, thanks. Padlocked door. That's beyond the church. I never made it that far. Okay, okay. Great, well, I guess let's head across town on foot then, because apparently I'm not fast traveling anywhere today. Door. Door? Oh, hey, sure. While I'm here, I could definitely find number 28 since I found it before. I could at least tick that particular box off in my mind, you know.
That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words.
It is a pentagram. Then what's the one that has a circle around it? That must be the one that has a different... I can't remember. It's fine. Look out, Kim. There are communists around here. Inspect the symbol closer. Inspect that symbol.
The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mezov and the communards during the revolution.
Right, right. Continue.
Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Uh-huh. Why is the star upside down?
To symbolize the toppling of the old order.
Right, that makes sense. Continue.
Also, some social democrats were already using it.
I suppose. What's the deal with the antlers?
The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world, and at the same time, above it.
Uh-huh. Why white?
Because white is the color of peace.
Sure. What does it evoke in me?
You see noble aims, but also mountains upon mountains of corpses. They should have taken a more measured approach. Also, you're really smart.
This is because I internalized moralism, isn't it, Encyclopedia? Continue.
The price of idealism, unrestrained by humanism. Never again.
I mean, it is a lot of dead people, for sure. And is this the door that I had the opportunity to bust open if I felt like it?
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, number 11.
Knock again.
No reply.
Knock again.
No reply.
Knock again.
No reply.
No reply. Tool not in hand. Can't do it without the chain cutters in hand. Okay. These are interfacing. These are interfacing. That's what I thought. The Fairweather T500 gauntlets are a direct upgrade to my gardening gloves. Great. That's fine. And I can't sell the gardening gloves, which is what I would love to do, because my good friend in the pawn shop will not buy my clothing. Well, so be it, I guess. All right. All right. I'm breaking and entering.
This door has been closed with a padlock.
Do it.
A chalk-drawn number. The shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
It certainly should. Continue.
After you, detective.
Thank you, Kim. Bonk. Right, I'm going to switch over to my flashlight, because it looks like it's dark in there. Haha. Okay. In fact, why don't... There might be tear, I suppose, but... Sorry about the zooming in and out. I'm going to get my pry bar out instead of my bag. Now I look all professional. Particularly the froggy goggles. The Froggles. It's not dark in here. I was lied to. Okay. Why did I come in here? Great question. Switch to that. Get my bag out. All right. Let's have a look here. What's this? A flamboyant poster of a white star. Real lithography, I guess. There's a head here. I can check that out in a second. What's this? Photos of revolutionaries posing with guns. Great. What's this? Books of critical theory on the monstrosities of capital and such. Yeah, because communism. Okay, so what's this? What's this? Revolutionaries love to pose with their guns. I mean, that does seem to be the case, yes. We have one 9mm bullet and a Saramirizian lounge jacket, plus one conceptualization. Okay, I'll take them. I get a lot of jackets lately, don't I? I really wish I could sell my clothing at the pawn shop. Let's talk to this head, I guess.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads, Kraz Marzov.
I have impressive sideburns. Is this one of these situations where if I didn't have a name yet, I could have decided that I am Krasmazov? Continue.
Honestly, he does kind of look like you after all.
Why does this tenant have a bust of Krasmazov in their bedroom? Kim, you have to admit, this Krasmazov bears a striking resemblance to me. Krasmazov was a mass murderer. There's nothing cool about keeping his bust on your nightstand. Let's... Why does this tenant have a bust of Krasmazov in their bedroom?
The White Star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard.
He looks around.
How fitting.
He looks around before mumbling to himself. How fitting. He does kind of look like me, though, huh?
Hold on a second. Is this why you broke in here? To find out whether you're Krasmazov?
I have to consider and investigate all possibilities. No, it's purely coincidental. I'm not saying that I am Krasmazov. I'm just saying we look alike. No. I'm not saying that I am Krasmazov. I'm just saying we look alike.
Sure you are.
Just humor me for a moment. Don't you see the resemblance? You're right, this is silly. I'm no Krasmazov. I mean, giant sideburns, though. Don't you see it?
Well, you both do seem to share an affinity for sideburns. But it seems like old Kras here didn't drink nearly as much as you.
How do you know? The bust is probably just a romanticized depiction anyway. Maybe this bust shows him before he started drinking. Yeah, I have a problem. A problem with alcohol. Yeah, I have a problem. A problem with alcohol. Well, I mean... It might just be a romanticized depiction, you don't know.
Very well. Let's look for identifying features then.
The lieutenant leans closer to the sculpture.
Doesn't he have a birthmark right here? What about you?
He puts a finger on a pale dot embellishing the bust's cheekbone. I can't tell. I can't see my face. I definitely don't have a birthmark on my left cheek. I don't think I do, no.
Then it's settled. You are not Krasmazov.
Says the lieutenant, straightening his back. No, it's not settled. I might still be Krasmazov with just a birthmark. No, you're right. I'm really not.
It's decided. You are not the most famous philosopher of the modern period.
Lieutenant nods, turning away from the... Let me try again. The lieutenant nods, turning away to inspect the photo on the other wall. Krasmazov was a mass murderer. There's nothing cool about keeping his bust on your nightstand. Apparently.
He was definitely controversial. The tenant here seems to like him.
He leans closer to inspect the photos of revolutionaries on the wall. With guns!
There aren't many communists around. Not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
It does seem that way. Alright, leave. Cool, so I got a jacket, and I've determined that I am not Krasmazov. Krasmazov. I can't pronounce his name anyway, apparently. I'm not sure why not, but I can't. Whoops, what's this? These shoes come in 3 different sizes. These ones here. I see. Alright, what about this? This is a bed. It's like a bathroom. I can enter the bathroom. Look at me go. I've been in here before. There's no reason to be here again. I'm going on the balcony to look at number 28. Okay. Theoretically, our guy shouldn't be home right now because it's not evening, right? Wait, why am I... There. I'm not great at stairs. Inspect door.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security.
Can't imagine who. Continue.
Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Sure is. Continue.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
Knock on the door.
No one answers.
No one answers, but that's not surprising.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
So do I. He looks around, taking in the cold spring air. Continue.
We should return tonight after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
What are you talking about? Sounds good. Tonight at 2100. I don't think I can make it. Tonight at 2100. Yes, let's do it.
Tonight at 9 p.m. Right here. Apartment number 28. Good. Let's go.
He writes it down in his little notebook. Okay, cool. Done. We have plans. I guess I have to bear that in mind. Hopefully I don't wind up in the middle of an embroiled conversation at 9 p.m. Can I... Hey! I think the blue means that I can bust it open with my pry bar, doesn't it? I think it does. I think it does. But doors like that are just locked, can't do anything about it. Perhaps if I had a better pry bar, but if I had a better pry bar, I would have that cube out of the friggin' ice cream maker in the basement of the doomed commercial area, and I'm not sure what relevance that has at the moment, honestly. I can't get in here with my pry bar, right? No, I didn't think so. It's really nice of it to do it with the blue outline. That's very helpful. That's very helpful. Makes it a lot less trial and error for what I can bust open and what I can't, you know? All right. I suppose I could also bust open Gart's trash bin, but that really seems unnecessary at the moment, doesn't it? There's probably not any new interesting trash over just 2 days. Well, I mean, there could be, I suppose, but probably best not to assume that there is all I'm saying. Do I have an exact idea of what I'm doing right now? Not really. What's new in here? Oh, right, the jacket. I didn't look at it. The lounge jacket. A classic white summer jacket loved by the Saramirizian Communion Party. Why am I like this? The Saramirizian Communist Party and the accompanying subtropical drug traffickers. It fits you well, regardless of your political ambitions. +1 conceptualization. Summer plans. Well, let's at least look at it. Wow, that's almost identical to the... I guess it's not identical. The cut's a little different. The lapels, though, are very similar. And yeah, it doesn't have the little belt or anything, but, it doesn't have, you know, police patches on it, because it's not a police jacket, it turns out. Wait a second. My pants. Electrochemistry minus reaction speed. Whereas my other option is minus savoir-faire, electrochemistry. I feel like, well, savoir-faire... Right. Probably keeping these... The -1 here and the -1 here balanced, that's probably fine. Yeah, that's why I continued wearing these pants. I remember now. That's fine. That's great. Wait, don't I have another pair of pants in there? Oh, right, the interasolary trousers. Kingdom of Conscience. Let's at least try them on, right? Wow, they're a lot tighter to the leg than the other ones I was wearing. That seems uncomfortable. And I don't really want to lean into my moralism quite that much. Custom pants, specifically for a skill that you don't necessarily even have to have. Yeah, that's quite a decision. Right, well, I'm going to quickly go through the Doom commercial area and make sure there's not anything that I missed because I didn't have a pry bar on. My words, they evade me right now. Anyway, I'm going to skip most of this because you don't need to watch it, probably. I'm guessing I'm not going to find much. I'll let you know if I find anything.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
What was the check I needed? Was it conceptualization after smearing my hands with coal? Hang on. Leave for now. Because I've got a conceptualization jacket at this point. Let me just throw that on. Do I need any more conceptualization? Do I have any other sources of it? Hang on. The shirt. Okay. That's the best I got. Okay, alright. Let me just,
a thick layer of
smear my hands here.
A lush layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles. Your hands look ancient.
Huh. Wasn't there something here? I feel like if I kick it with my foot, I'm just going to damage my foot, so... Leave. Okay. That was nothing, it turns out. That was nothing. False alarm, everybody. As you were. I really don't have any idea how I'm going to get the password to interact with this cube. I mean, I guess I could just pawn it and have $50 or real, you know, which would be nice, but I don't know. It feels like quitter talk, doesn't it? Something wooden just collapsed as I walked along the stairwell just now. Is that okay? Are we okay? Hey, Neha. I actually am going to buy the thing. I'm going to buy the thing from you. Hello. Sorry about the delay.
It's you again. Are you looking for a die?
I came back to pick up my die. Sure, that one.
Very good. That will be 7 real for 1 custom die.
Great. Here you go.
Here's your amber die.
The die maker opens her desk drawer and hands you a die the color of dark syrup. Look at it. Look at it.
There appears to be a small fly embedded within. It's like looking into a lost little world.
Kind of. It's very Jurassic Park. Leave. Thank you. Is there any point in having done that? I wonder. This unusual 13-sided die is made of amber. A fossilized mosquito has been trapped inside, legs bent under the weight of beneath the weight of eternal rest. Note, look at the map tab in journal to see which white checks have opened. Oh, right, that's what happens. The map tab. Okay, so what has reopened? Nothing. Specifically, nothing. Specifically, nothing. But the hanged man perception check is no longer here, so it figured out that I don't have access to that anymore when it re-upped my current status of my checks. Okay, cool. Also, according to me, it's worth 50 cents, so that's nice too, I guess. Done. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, thank you. I guess that's a little disappointing, but hey, you know what? I said I ordered it. I agreed to pay for it. I paid for it. Look at me go. I've done it. I've done it. Is there any point in reapproaching this thing? What kind of a check was it?
The barbell waits patiently on the floor.
Ah, it's a physical
like
instrument
dog
check.
For its master.
Notice collars. Right. I noticed that it doesn't have collars, and therefore I could technically do a better job, maybe. But I didn't. My physical instrument is terrible. I do have some clothing that could enhance it, but not that much. Oh yeah, here we are. This place again. Hello, it's me. I have a flashlight. Do you like it? Do you like my flashlight? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm leaving. That's what I'm doing. Great. Well, I feel like I wasn't necessarily as productive today as I was yesterday, but I did get some FROGGLES. I feel pretty good about that. They're not exactly FROGGLES. They're not entirely FROGGLES. I'm just sort of calling them FROGGLES because I wish to. And I think that's fine. I think I'm okay with that. I did spend most of my money, though. But that doesn't matter, see, because I no longer need to have money in order to live anywhere. Can I just...
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material.
Nah, I can't just tear that open for no reason. Well, that's too bad. It'd be nice if I could. I feel like I should be able to get to this bucket, but I cannot get to this bucket. I guess you have to go through here in order to get over here. But for that, I'd have to put a point in perception or something like that. Okay. It seems as though I need to start deciding on what I'm going to spend my points on in order to reopen white checks. That's basically what it comes down to. And I am far too hesitant to do that sort of thing because I'm always worried about, you know, the repercussions of making such decisions. But you got to decide on something eventually, right? You can't just sort of hang out in neutrality for the rest of your life. I'm giving it a good run for its money, but I will try to do better next time. Thank you for watching. Again, I don't really know what we accomplished here today, but we did our best. We sure did. I got the gauntlets. That's what I accomplished here today. I got the gauntlets, so maybe someday I'll be able to punch Measurehead in the face. Real good. Maybe. I suspect that it's not quite as a cure-all as my brain suggests when I put them on, but whatever. I got them. They look great. Them in the visor, I'm unstoppable. Next time, I will try to be more decisive, I guess. It's a struggle for me. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.